In the video game streaming system, the viewers are represented by two distinct groups: the gamers who provide walkthroughs and compete for wins, and the entertainers who provide nonsense and fun. These are the games of the Insomnia Squad. Doink Doink by Mike Post. Welcome back, folks. For those who, hello again, Mustafa. Always glad to see folks interested in watching the game. Let's go ahead and get everything going here. Let's get back to getting all of this out of the way real quick so we can just get a move on, right? Okay. Now, rather than go through the house, I'm just gonna... Wait, what did we have marked? What was this? Oh, investigating the Hall of the Dead. Okay, Josh. Good to know. I go by Kyr. Geroya'lor Kyr, maybe. Just means Game Master. It's more title than anything else. I wanted to head back over to... Before we do that, let's do this, because that gets us back to where we needed to be. Was the Hall of the Dead under here? Yes. I don't need that part. We need to go run back to Solstheim. Good to meet you, Josh. Welcome to our crazy little exploration of pretty much everywhere. We are working on trying to get a certain fix to be able to get another Bethesda game able to be streamed. Every time I bring it up for... every time I attempt to try and get the game going for a stream.
With the ash spawn taken care of, I can give my men the rest they deserve. Well done. One moment.
Yeah, I figure.
Familiar.
I'll pay my fee.
The only mistake here belongs to you. You're a wanted man.
For stealing from what is now my own house. I find that funny.
Good enough. I'll just remove any stolen goods on you, and then you're free to go.
That still sounds like...
Watch yourself, cat. There's nothing.
There we go. Some of this stuff is just a little funny the way it all works out. Oh, that's prisoner belongings chest. Where's the evidence chest? Oh, almost. I think I went too far. Wait, maybe not far enough. A little further? Or did I go too far? Too far. Okay, it's right at the... maybe right here? That sounds familiar. I think I've run across that somewhere. The Keening dagger. That actually sounds really familiar, and I can't place it. There it is. It was right at the edge of that. I'll take that and that. Have both of those. No cabbages, no cabbages. I can make arrows with that. Just in case I get arrested at some point and need an additional option. But where's the... Or would that be in the bulwark itself? Probably in the bulwark itself. That is one of the nicest jail cells I've ever seen on this game. By far.
If you've got any gripes, check in at Morvain Manor. Second Counselor Arano.
I just want to make sure I didn't lose anything I needed. Excuse me, pardon me. Just passing through. Mostly because I don't remember if there was anything still on me. But if there was, I now have it back.
Splendid. Another mouth.
I take care of myself, buddy. Don't worry about me.
Squatting isn't tolerated in the abandoned buildings. If you need a place to stay, head to the Corner Club.
The Corner Club.
If you witness suspicious activity, report it to Captain Vellet immediately.
There's a dragon. Where's the dragon? Where are you going, dragon? Pick a spot. I think it's looking for me.
Who's there?
Where? It always does that. It lands up there, so it's out of reach. And I have to go running up after it. Okay, dragon. That's how you want to play it. Uh-oh. That was a little close. Just to be on the safe side. And I'm almost down again.
Yes, Sarah?
Well, I did say it.
You need. Yes, Sarah.
There's something you need?
That one's new.
There's something you
Yes, Sarah.
Wait, where am I headed? I have a dig to get to. That's what happens when I'm just sitting there and kind of... Some do seem harder than others. I know that the Elder Dragons... I don't know, because last time I dropped an elder dragon with a single shot, so I don't know what's going on.
Great. Draugr again. I mean, we should have expected it, right? What else do you find in these damned crypts? But waves and waves.
That's very true.
At least 6 of the diggers are dead. The rest of them ran off.
Which means it's going to cost me even more money, isn't it?
You've had some luck with these things before. Do you think you could go back in, see if anyone's still alive?
I was always taught to avoid these types of ruins. I think I see why now.
Well, there's more stuff in here than there was. And I paid for the dig, so I might as well see what we can find. Granted, the last time I came through here, I picked up boots of water walking. And it says that if you have all 4 pieces of this guy's armor, you get some serious bonuses. This chest wasn't there last time. Reasonably sure. Partly because wouldn't it have still been unlocked? At least I would have guessed. Because I've needed one since I dropped one.
Who's there?
One down. They speak? I don't remember ever hearing one of these things speak before. That was a bit odd. Another chest. Trying to grab as much as I can to get it out of the way, but also, well, the more of these things we pick up and clear out of here, the more stuff we can technically take back, and then, for the most part, actually sell it. I figure once I have all my displays and collections dealt with, everything else is fair game just to sell. Then once it's sold, we can put that toward other things. I don't recall all of the achievements I've unlocked for this, but and there's level 37. What are we behind on? Magicka? Stamina. Why are we down on stamina? Let's fix that. And something is giving us a minus. What is the minus? Oh, there's enemies nearby. So now we go down here to active effects. Reduce stamina from the... Oh. Will that work? I don't have any on me. Okay, so I need to go back. Well, not right now, but I will need to go back and get a blessing of something or other. Dwarven arrows. Okay. That works for me. That's right, just sit right there. Never mind. I hear a shout. And from how loud it is, it makes it sound like it's right here in this room. Am I wrong? Maybe it's in the next room. Okay, over there I hear it. Okay, it's through here?
Keep your eyes open here. Who's there?
Like against that thing?
Where'd you come from? That'll teach you.
I'm glad I'm quick on the draw like that. That was nuts. Still hearing that. It must be up this way. I did not think this way.
Where'd you come from? Done and
Stay down. The big guys are always rather annoying. More for the amount of time they take to deal with than anything else. At least, in my opinion. Knocked him right into the fire, too. This could be annoying. That worked. They're like, what? I'll take that. I'll take those. Kind of feel a little like Indiana Jones. Is that weird? Do 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 do. Ring of Necromancy? Oh, that's interesting. Which means there is a shout in here, but I'm gonna have to pay this guy to open up more of this place in order to find it. It's somewhere over here. Because you can't hear it here. Huh. That's a bit unusual. Now we gotta go talk to this guy and give him money in order to open up more of this place. It's gonna cost 3,000, I bet. Which means it will have cost us 10,000 gold by the time we're done. At least my guess. Oh, 1 second, folks.
Let's get indoors. Or in a cave. Anywhere, just out of this.
Yeah, some of the stuff that you run across in here, especially when you're running on the DLCs, has a tendency to be quite a bit different, which can get very interesting. No cabbages. Didn't want the shovel. No cabbages. Glass sword. Well, the miners aren't going to be coming back for him. So we might as well. And I realized that over the course of all the stuff that
Any news?
that I've picked up.
I should have figured. Damn.
Yep.
Well, at least we can get back to work. I'm going to hire some mercenaries this time, too. Having some people around who know how to fight, sure. Well, it'll set the miners at ease, and hopefully keep them alive. But they won't be cheap either.
Of course.
It's going to hit 3,000 this time, I'm afraid. We're going to be making this back 50-fold. I'll go hire a new crew and some brawny
I'm no
types.
fan of the sun.
Okay.
Better than
So that takes care of that. I know we had some other quests on here. But yeah, I've run across things doing the DLCs that I didn't even know were in this game at all, which makes it kind of interesting. Markarth. No, we're looking for stuff on Dim Hollow Crypt. Black Star. Looking for stuff here on that one.
Nothing
That'll
can
work.
stop us this time.
Okay, so where is there anywhere marked that I need to go here? I know I need to go here at one point. I don't remember how to start that particular quest, though. I also apologize for us starting a little late tonight. We were intending to start right around midnight, but dinner ended up taking a little longer than intended, and I wasn't really sure if I was going to be awake enough, as well, past few days I haven't been, past couple of weeks I have not been sleeping well at all, and well, cool, good to hear. Wow. I always try to do my best to stick with our scheduled times, or at least our announced ones. Occasionally life gets in the way.
You there. You're the one they call Dragonborn.
Sure.
Your lies fall on deaf ears, deceiver. The truth. When Lord Miraak appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him. Find them. Time to go.
Oh, I remember these cultists. Oh, this is the guy that steals my shouts, too. Or dragon souls. So I have to take him out in order to be able to... That would explain it. That's right, the cultist that shows up in... Dagger? That way we have a full set of their armor and whatnot for display. Where did the third one go? I had shot one over here. There he is. Now we read their orders. Almost my proper name. Okay, now what do we do? Now we jump back to Raven Rock. Cool, we actually got the proper quest going too, because that was the main point. I mean, our title for tonight is Miraak and More. One of the things about our later night episodes is that we are... Let's see, where can I find... It doesn't say, so I just gotta start asking around.
The mines are open and I think so. But I'm not sure where I heard the name.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I'm thinking about a temple here on the island. Maybe it was just a bad dream. Keep yourself safe. Solstine's still a dangerous place.
You got a problem, you talk to him.
Your actions here have been a blessing to us all, Sergio.
I think so, but I can't remember how I know him.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I think so, but the only thing that comes to mind is a shrine near the Earthstone.
Just got some of my merchandise off the latest supply ship. See if anything strikes
See
your
what
fancy.
Oh wow, he might be willing to buy a few of these extra items. He doesn't have much gold at all. Never mind then.
Next time you're hungry, stop by. I always
With the
have
Ashbourne threat taken care of, I can give my men the rest they deserve. Well done, friend. I've had to muster some more
There
men
we
to take them
go.
up. Second Councillor Arano is concerned that once word reaches the Reeve, I say
Okay.
let them try. My men are ready. I might know someone, or maybe not.
And nobody seems to
I
know this
can't.
guy.
I just can't be sure. I think maybe he had something to do with a temple. A temple here.
Okay, so we solved that much. Reach the temple that we already have marked because we've reached it once before. This way, hopefully, I won't lose any dragon souls anymore.
Here in his temple.
I dragged the dragon's body along with me? That's a pretty powerful teleport.
That they have forgotten.
Here do we toil.
That we might remember.
Can you
By
hear
night
me?
we will play.
You must leave this place. You there. What brings you to this place? Why are you here?
That's some interesting armor.
I am Freya of the Scar. I am here to either save my people or avenge them.
Interesting.
I am unsure. Something has taken control of most of the people of Solstein. It makes them forget themselves and work on these horrible creations that corrupt the stones, the very land itself. My father, Storm, our shaman, says Miraak has returned to Solstein, but that is impossible. Then you and I both have reason to see what lies beneath us.
Down there?
Let us go. There is nothing more I can do here.
Just the
The
basic
tombstone
Nordic
in my
carved
hands
armor?
is beyond my help for now. We need to find a way into the temple below. There are few of us left unaffected by this curse. My father, Storm, the shaman,
Okay.
protects them in the village. I fashioned an amulet to guard me against whatever has taken hold of the skull, but it is the only one of its kind. If I cannot find a way to save them, there is no hope for our people. It is an ancient stone of power.
Okay.
A connection to the Allmaker. It represents one of the aspects of nature. A part of the Allmaker's creation. There are other stones around Solstein. I fear for what has happened to them. By the Allmaker! I am sorry, but you left me with no choice.
There's another dagger.
Now, through him, we see.
This should be rather interesting. It just looked a little different than the the carved Nordic armor that I'm used to seeing. Maybe it's just a slightly different appearance with it being Solstheim.
Are you ready to head
I'm not
out?
sure.
We should not delay.
Or maybe I'm just used to seeing people with helmets
We're heading further into the temple.
and not paying attention otherwise. Okay, so I should be able to handle this guy. If not, well, then things are going to get interesting. But that's kind of what makes this kind of thing entertaining, at least to me. Why does everybody feel the need to push me everywhere? Anybody else notice that? Okay, I guess that was just all that was.
Take your time. I shall follow you when you are ready.
You didn't raid this already, did you? Ooh. That might be useful. I figure if I can stealth well enough to catch sight of at least the first bad guy before I have to actually face them, it buys me time to be able to take more of them out.
Who's there?
What?
That'll teach you.
Before they get a chance to actually get close enough to do anything. Of course, have to keep grabbing those daggers.
We must be careful in these. Traps can be anywhere, and there will likely be many. Miraak is trying to take power here and protect himself in the process.
In the process? I really need to do some more work with my accents. I know I'm off with at least a good couple of them, but when most of your work is in a fantasy world, you don't have to have your accents 100% because the place isn't real. Therefore, while the accent may sound similar, it is not necessarily a proper Earth-based accent. A lot of people have a tendency to make their dwarves in D&D
I do not wish to imagine
to
the
have
kinds of things that happen
Scottish
in these
accents. Yet, for some reason, mine seem to
trapped in these
be
cages.
Romanian.
What they suffer at Miraak's hands. Was it in service to the dragons, or for his own purposes?
So I'm guessing Miraak was a dragon priest?
I think I see something.
Nope. It's not gonna let me. At least not that way. But I'm more than happy to sneak around this way. When did I end up on the wrong side of the fence? That could have been dangerous. Admittedly, that is exactly the kind of thing I would have done anyway, but that's me. Nice try, buddy.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Oh. Whoops. Gotta grab that, 'cause enchanted. Enchanted stuff tends to be worth more. I don't know if I want to risk walking over that.
Find them.
Where'd you come from? That'll teach you.
I should have asked who we were looking for, since they came running up and saying, "Find them." I didn't mean to grab that other bit from them. Okay. Thus we move deeper. I think part of it may also be the fact that I happen to the style of holding the bow for when you sneak, I kind of prefer to the traditional vertical appearance.
I don't like the look of this.
Or vertical turn of the bow, I guess. I'm willing to bypass that in order to
Where'd you come from?
okay, that I wasn't expecting.
Show yourself! I am sorry, but you left me with no choice.
That's usually how I see it. Somebody comes at me, I'm gonna defend myself. After all, they did choose to attack when they could have walked. Oh. Heh.
Where'd you come from?
Whoops.
What's that?
That's not charged anymore, is it? Nope. Dag nabbit. Yep, full draw on the bow for the power shot. That's what I've been doing wrong.
That'll teach you.
It would probably help if they would stop walking into my shots as well. Which arrows are we set with? Those? I'm not sure which way to go here, so I'll take the low road first and see where that gets me. Right in the throat. At least that's what it looked like. Right in the jaw. That must have hurt. I don't know, maybe I'm just getting lucky and... I mean, I'm sure this shouldn't be this smooth going.
I'm not going down there. It would be foolish to attempt. You have a much better
That's me. Oh, there's trouble? Here, let me just roll through and hopefully I'll make it. Although I did get hit far less than I thought I was going to. That's where we'll be coming back out, maybe? Usually that chain isn't there. It's usually on the other side. Okay, I'm getting the idea. This guy uses fire magic. Or likes to. Yeah, we're gonna need to get Vince back, or at least replace him with something. Maybe, Nathan? Okay, I'm gonna guess we have to go over here to unlock that. That was weird. He was already dead before he fell out. Okay. Just in case there was more than just that there. That's still weird.
Where'd you come from?
Victoria! Victorious again.
So far, so good. Some of this, I don't know. Part of the issue with roguing everything is I have a tendency to want to be quiet, 'cause sneaking, but it's a video game, so it's not like the characters in the game are gonna hear me. And clearly my sneak is way high.
I do not know what it is Miraak learned that gave him reason to turn on his masters, but his path seems to have been a growth. I wonder if we will find some answers to what happened so long ago.
Dagnabbit.
Who's there?
I accidentally bumped the
Who's there?
joystick at the same time I released the arrow. Why does it keep doing that? There, stick with that one. There's plenty of arrows for that one.
Who's there?
Now we end this!
It was a bit of overkill, don't you think? Power strike against somebody who had that little life? I don't know, maybe that's just me. But I tend to be a bit
This may
weird.
be worth exploring.
As I'm sure folks have figured out by now. Sit down.
Find them.
Can you give me a description?
Who's there?
That way if I do find them, I know that I found them, so I can let you know. Yep, that's me, folks. Randomly throwing comments out there for very little reason.
How much deeper can this be? I had been told that Miraak's power was great, but to have built so large a temple, it cannot be much farther now. I feel it in my bones.
Whoa. Okay, that's kind of cool. I'm getting a screenshot of that. That will be going up on Facebook. 'Cause wow, that's impressive looking.
I had heard Miraak had turned against the dragon cult, but to this it remains in such a manner. It is no wonder the dragons razed his temple to the ground. Seeing the remains hung up like trophies must have enraged them to no end. Something feels wrong. Brace yourself.
Where'd you come from?
Hey.
I am sorry, but you left me with no choice. I will.
Dag nabbit.
Victorious again.
I don't know why it went to the cut screen when it didn't even release an arrow. That one kind of annoyed me, not gonna lie. Huh. That's kind of new. For some reason, I cannot. My bow is just not even. There we go. I sat there and I clicked the attack button like twice, and it wouldn't even acknowledge I was holding a bow. What are we dealing with here? Let's take a peek before we go wandering in there. Because you certainly don't want to get caught by surprise. That's a hidden door. That might be the way back out. I'm not sure yet. Depends on if we find a ring or a lever or something. And I know I keep kind of altering my stance here, but a lot of that is more due to wanting to make sure that I've grabbed peaks where I need to.
I knew it. A secret passage in the dining area just opened up. This must be it. Let us move quickly.
Well, before we go wandering into there blindly, let's grab what we can in case we need it. A lot of this stuff I don't need whatsoever due to having multiples. Because, well, when you own X amount of houses, I think we currently have 5? That does tend to make things a little easier. Okay, so that was not the way back out, but the way through. Figured it was going to be one or the other. Paranoid? Maybe. But there doesn't mean there isn't an invisible demon about to bite off your face.
Here that tells the story of Miraak.
Absolutely.
Nothing but ruined books.
There's more than that here.
I do not recognize this statue. We passed by a few of them earlier. They are becoming more frequent as we get further in.
Dag nabbit.
I do not like this place. It almost...
Okay. What do we have under food? We can't get rid of Oh. No cabbages. Must have already dropped it off.
It looks like there is only one way to proceed. I leave the honor of pulling that handle to you. I do not want to put my hand anywhere near the mouth of that statue.
You sure it's a statue? It might be something far, far worse. If this was D&D, it would be. Well, not necessarily. I mean, just ask Matt Mercer about the chair. I'm sure there's something we can drop here that we didn't need to pick up in the first place. I'm more willing to drop. Maybe here? Well, I know we have an extra set of that. That'll help with a little of it. That is kind of creepy looking, though. They look like...
It is eerily quiet. I do not suspect that will be the case the further we go. Be on your guard.
Of course. That was a little creepy. Although that is an interesting concept as far as the way the door works. Kind of like an elevator-ish. Rogue's got a rogue. So I'm gonna rogue up through the side here. What the what? That's interesting looking. Yeah, I figured I'd end up finding something here.
Who's there?
Trouble. And in our road.
I am sorry, but you left me with no choice.
Sorry, there are a few of screenshots there that I had to grab because, well, look cool. There's another one. Oh, a Death Lord.
I will strike
Death
with the hook.
Overlord. Nope, not grabbing the sword. Whoops. Or usually don't do shields in the first place. This place is really deep underground. I'd hate to try and draw the map of this on paper. Just trying to follow the elevation would be a pain in the butt.
There are dark magics at work.
Another black book.
Ready yourself. This book, it seems wrong somehow. Here.
And here we go again.
The time comes soon when... What? Who are you to dare set foot here? Ah. You are Dragon. I can feel it.
And yet...
And yet... You have done little beyond killing a few dragons.
So far.
You have no idea of the true power a dragonborn can wield. This realm is beyond. You have no power here. And it is only a matter of time before Solstheim
Interesting.
is also mine. I already control the minds of its people.
I'll beat him.
Soon they will finish building my temple, and I can return home.
Not if I can help it.
Where he came from. He can await my arrival with the rest of Tamriel.
What happened to you? You read the book and then... It seemed... What happened to you? You read the book and then... It seemed as though you were not really here. I could see you, but also see through you.
Not the first black book I picked up.
Where? Where is he? Can we reach him? Can we kill him? This is a dangerous thing, then. Perhaps Storm
Okay.
can make sense of it. Come, there looks to be a way out through here.
That does explain the statues and stuff, though. I think Skull Village may be the only place I don't have marked on my map yet. That's the sword I want.
You see that green light? That comes from the Windstone, where my people work against their will. They must be freed soon.
Okay.
The village is just ahead. Storn has used his magic barrier around it, protecting the few of us left. That the barrier is still there is a good sign.
I guess I had already marked it.
Father, I have returned. There is yet hope.
Miraak,
probably not going to be a very long run tonight. After all, I am rather tired.
But I have brought someone who has seen things.
But I didn't want to leave people
He has
hanging.
confirmed that Miraak is indeed behind the suffering of our people.
That and, well,
But how is that possible? After all this time.
there's always more that can be done.
Please, tell Storm what has happened.
So you have seen things, yes? Really? How?
There we
The
go.
legends speak of that place. Terrible battles fought at the temple. The dragons burning it to the ground in rage. They speak also of something worse than dragons buried within. It means what I feared has come to pass. Miraak was never truly gone, and now has returned. If you could go to this place and see him, are you like Miraak? Are you Dragonborn? Then perhaps you are connected with him. The old tales say that he too was Dragonborn. I am unsure. It may mean that you could save us, or it may mean
So like
that you could
Thomas
bring
Covenant,
about
the unbeliever?
our destruction. But our time here is running out. You must go
Okay.
to Sering's Watch. Learn there the word that Miraak learned long ago. You may
Okay.
be able to break the hold on our people.
Bend will. Do I already have Bend will? Probably. Whoops. Just enough to unlock it too.
Now, through them, do I speak.
When the world shall see. And when the world...
Whoops. I forgot to set it.
That world cease to be.
Here in his shrine.
Dragonborn. That they have forgotten. Where'd you come from?
Never see him coming. I'm getting out of here. It's a shame that was necessary.
Works for me. Well, that was nice and easy. Pretty sure that basically I'm just getting really, really lucky on most of these, to be entirely honest. But for a casual stream, it works for me. Especially as we're more here for fun and entertainment than we are about particular walkthroughs or doing everything quote unquote right. You have cabbage, I must take it. need the garlic, and I need salmon roe. I need one other thing for one of the
the air is different. So it is.
there we go.
You have proven yourself, and if you have released the Windstone and broken the hold on my people, perhaps you can do the same for the rest of them.
Okay.
I doubt it will fully stop whatever Miraak is doing, but it may slow his progress. I cannot help with that. None
Okay.
here can. You will need the knowledge Miraak himself learned. Miraak
Okay.
had this? It is a darkling, unnatural. I would have nothing to do with it. But the dark elf wizard, Neloth, he came to us some time ago,
Neloth?
asking about black books. I believe he knows a great deal about them. Perhaps too much. Seek him out.
I
to the
believe
south.
the voice of Neloth is a
There is something else at work here.
actor by the name of Dwight Schultz.
He also is searching for it. In fact, he has already found one. He showed it to me when he came here.
And I have
It
two.
was very like the one you found in Miraak's temple. A thing of dark magic, not of the All-Maker. May darkness
That's
never
enough
touch
info for me for now.
you. May darkness never touch you.
I don't have that book. Okay. Now the whole reason I did that was so I can get out here, still be able to move faster, and jump back here because we have a house here. Which means we can just run to the house and drop a few things off. That's a weird looking sword. How close can I get before it all wears off? All the way home. It's always kind of cool to have a house nearby to just drop stuff off in if you need to. That one. Okay, that is a bit more workable. Now the apparel. The cultist stuff. Where'd that go? Cultist boots. There we go. Because over here, there's still a mannequin that is untouched. No, that one has the Nordic. So there we go. The 4 of those dealt with. What's our weight currently? Over here. No. There's no chest in this room. That seems weird. Okay, so I'll run back in here. I'll put the stuff over this side. Oh. I did have something over here. That. Yeah. Oh, I know what happened. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about that like that right now. This is still their home. Well, I haven't emptied everything out yet, so... Let's see. Didn't mean to drop that off in there, but oh well. Might as well. Again, I apologize for how boring this part of it is, but that tends to be how things go. Just trying to keep things as quick as possible without needing to really worry about specifically putting things anywhere in particular. Five more. Whoops. I need the paper back. I think that's pretty much all the ones I can put on there anyway. So what's in the chest underneath? Just a bunch of random stuff. Okay. So we'll put the extra books there. There we go. Our weight currently is well under what it needs to be. So now it's just jumping to all the various or the remaining stones. And dealing with the lurkers there. 2 down. Another lurker? There's only one at the first one, right? Only one that I remember seeing. That's 1, 2. I'll do this first, then I'll go talk to Neloth. And I believe Neloth is voiced by Dwight Schultz, who's probably better known for being Barclay on Star Trek Next Generation.
By night, we reclaim.
As well as being Murdoch from the original A-Team series.
Where'd you come from?
One, two, three. That's the wind. Where's the other? Way up here? That's wind. Water. Did we do? I don't think we did water yet. No, we didn't. There's enemies nearby. So every time I take one out,
Where'd you come from?
or anytime I move to the next bit, they start
That'll teach you.
Huh. Also ale. That's all 4, I believe.
Ale and mead. Ale and mead.
Didn't I just do this? Or guess not.
Who's there?
Dag nabbit.
Who's there?
Although, that did look a little funny with Serana with an arrow through her head. Okay, it doesn't look like there are any extra lurkers here. And last one. Could have sworn I was just here to cleanse it. Did I miss something?
Where'd you come from?
Far from ourselves.
That'll teach you.
He grows ever near to us.
Knew he was going to have a dagger. Ooh, there are more things here on this island than I realized.
Where'd you come from?
Over here. That's right, target me, not them.
Who's there?
Dragon. Missed him.
Do you ever want
All my years.
to have one soul ripped out like that?
You all right? You look like you might be sick.
Look out. Don't get too close.
One step.
No fat.
He stole my power. Ow. Nope. And this is what happens when I just randomly wander around. And why we're at level 37 already without doing most of the quests. And I don't know, I have a lot of fun with it. Just randomly wandering around and seeing what happens.
When the tide goes, we'll go with it.
Think we've got to get back to our ship now.
You all right? Look like you might be.
Best be shoving off now.
Okay, that took care of that. Oh, wait. The whole reason was because there was a mine. There was a mine over here, and I stumbled across the netches. So, I'm gonna get this mine marked off while I can. I mean, I'm sure there's probably another way up to it, but this is just faster, sort of. Sometimes. Okay. Did she just get attacked somewhere? Serana, you okay?
Where'd you come from?
I was more than happy to walk away from you guys. But nah, you had to come and get me. So then what's this down here? Yep, that's generally how we do this, folks. Just random exploration and seeing what comes up, really. There we go. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Heh. But again, as long as they don't actually attack me, I'm more than happy to let them just live their lives. Wow. Huh. Who'd have thunk it? I had no idea this was here. Yet another reason why just random exploration can have some very interesting results. Okay. One of these days, I'm going to just head to one of the houses, put everything away that I can while there. Is it this one? Yep. And then just like clear all the inventory and bring everything to one spot, and then start separating things out to where they need to go. But I figure most folks would find that a bit boring.
If you're going to be up here, stay out of my way. I don't recall inviting you into my tower. I do hope you make this worth my while. You refer to the tomes of esoteric knowledge that old Hermaeus Mora has scattered throughout the world?
No.
What could you know of them?
I have 2 of them.
Found one? Yes. And you read it too, didn't you? Don't try to deny it. You've got the look. I can see it now. Dangerous knowledge is still knowledge and therefore useful. Usually turns out to be the most useful.
That is Dwight Schultz. Murdoch from the A-Team.
Miraak? The one all the town folk are always chanting about?
Yep.
Well, I knew something connected with Hermaeus Mora was spreading its influence across the island. I wasn't sure that it was in fact the same entity as this legendary namesake of the central temple, although the villager
It certainly is.
convinced.
Or at least he claims to be.
Oh yes, they're not hard to locate once you know how to look for them. I have one here that I've been using to locate more.
How many
Yes,
black
I
books
haven't
are
been
there?
idle while this fascinating madness engulfed Solstheim. But my book isn't what you're looking for. I'm quite sure it is unconnected with this Miraak. But I do know where to find a black book that can help you. Yes, I do. I haven't been able to get to it,
Okay.
but maybe together we can unlock the
Aha.
secrets that Dwemer
It's in the Dwemer ruins.
Forbidden knowledge was somewhat of a specialty of the dwarves, eh? It seems the
Okay.
ancient Dwemer discovered this book and took it to study. I found their reading room in the ruins of Nachardak. The book is there, but it's sealed in a protective case, which I wasn't able to open. But perhaps the two of us together will be able to get at the book. To Nachardak, then. Follow me.
Okay, I will. But first, I honestly don't trust him that his book has nothing to do with anything, so I'm hoping I can find it while he's busy distracted. Where'd he disappear to? I don't want him sneaking up on me. Good thing you didn't have any wolf pelts, buddy. Whoops, I knew that was empty too. No cabbages? Really? Huh. I don't understand why nobody seems to have any cabbages out here. Have those, have those. Don't know if I have that one. Book 1. Doors of the Spirit. That one's new. I do find it kind of interesting that he just kind of left me here alone in his house, and I'm an absolute stranger. Yeah, I'm guessing that the book I'm looking for is behind the locked door. So we may have to actually do this in order to get a hold of it. I'm okay with that. I just keep thinking I see things on the ground that end up not being there. Okay, I was already here. Good, everything's been checked. The only place I haven't been is in this back room, which is where I'm sure... What is that? I'm sure it's in there somewhere. Unless he's carrying it. That is good to know. Frost enchantments are more potent on Stalwart weapons or armor. Something tells me we are not alone.
I've almost got enough. Just need one good old.
Who's there?
No, don't. Oh. Well, that was anticlimactic. But hey, thanks for clearing the path for us, guys. What's the required item? It's like that Stephen King story, The Ledge. Sort of.
The Dwemer certainly knew how to build for the ages. These towers have outlawed. Here we are, Nachardak. The book we're after is right inside that dome. The book is housed in the main dome. I sealed the door the last time I was here.
Okay.
The book is inside that dome. I'll need to unlock the door for us. Let's get on with it. Shall we get on with it?
Yes. Do I not have the right item?
Do you have a death wish? The Dwemer of Nachardak appear to have been fond of these control pedestals. Luckily, I found a cube to operate it inside on my last visit. I sealed the door when I left to keep out ignorant.
Finally.
Let me unlock it. The book is just...
I don't trust this guy.
so tantalizingly close. But trust me, no magic will open that. I'd have had the book already, if it could.
Okay.
We'll have to do this the hard way. If we can restore the steam supply to this room, I'm certain I can open it.
I think this is as far as I'd gotten on this quest before. Well, at least as far as starting to get stuff done below.
Follow me.
This may be our last quest for the night. exhaustion sucks, insomnia sucks. Actually, life is rather difficult for everybody. Pretty much all the time. But that doesn't mean we can't do our best to hang in there. Ask for help when we need it, which is definitely important. Because often people have a problem with asking for help, whether it's out of embarrassment or not wanting to appear weak, or whatever the reason. Let me guess, like right in the middle? Nope. Let's try there. A little further. Okay, so it's definitely in this area. There it is. I think most of this loot is rather random for the most part, but I'm sure there are, I mean, unless it's one of those quest lore artifact kind of things.
In its day, it was the largest of the great Dwemer archives, and perhaps the most advanced. In the old stories, when the Nords came to conquer it, it said the Dwemer submerged the entire city beneath the sea until the invaders gave up. I have my doubts, but the city was a marvel of Dwemer engineering. Now reduced to this. As you can see, most of the lower levels of the city are flooded, but it isn't hopeless. The old Dwemer pumps still seem to work. Watch.
Oh, it's this one.
Only have one kiln. These 4 boilers provide steam to the room upstairs. They're shut down, but they still respond to the control cubes. So, if we can find 4 more cubes, we can turn these boilers back on and restore steam power to the room upstairs. Then I should be able to open the book's protected text.
Okay, what does this one do?
Yes, here we are. This device shows the location of 4 more cubes in this section of the city. It looks like most of the cubes were moved to the lower levels, perhaps to try to control the flooding before the city was abandoned. Interesting. That would suggest that the city must have originally sunk during the first cataclysm of Red Mountain. Or that the Dwemers. Don't you think we should focus on finding the rest of the control?
Yes.
We still have cubes to find. 3 of the cubes are through here. This seems like a sensible place to start. You should be able to unseal this with the control cube I gave you.
See, we've been going for about 2 hours now. I could use a short break.
I hope the rest of the cubes are this easy to find. Although knowing
Who's
that
there?
Dwemer, I rather no match for my magic. These must be the great workshops of Nachardak. Impressive. In ruins. In the city's days of glory, it was reputed to be able to assemble a complete automaton.
There it
in a
is.
single day. Much of the Dwemer's army at the Battle of Red Mountain must have come from here. It looks like we'll need to lower the water level to make any more progress. I believe these pillars will activate the pumps all this room, assuming they still work.
Okay, so I need to lower. Okay, well, guess that's one thing I don't have to worry about. And I would much rather check and be correct on that than not check and have something come at me last second.
Ah, good. Now we can see where to get that next.
Okay, good.
Where'd you come from?
That was terrible. knew that was going to happen. Okay. We start here. 523. Yikes. That can go. That can go. And that's plenty.
I think we should focus on how to get up to the door on the north side of the workshop.
Now we have 3.
Tree shuts down the corresponding pumps, raising the water. What was that? So you chose today?
Yes?
I could have sworn there was still a cube there. So hang on. Should be here, right? Control cube 2. So I have 2 on me and the other one's there. Okay.
Let's see where this leads.
Heh.
Where'd you come from?
Heh. Yeah. Yeah, this one does get a bit confusing. Funny thing is, my main purpose here is actually trying to get the dwarven bolts more than anything else.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Yeah, and once again, you're late to the party. Make sure everything's been checked here first. Okay.
Very good. By my count, we've found a total of 4 cubes. Assuming you haven't dropped any anywhere.
As far as I know, I haven't.
I'd have to get someone to bring this to my lab.
Yeah, I've had quite a few of them so far, but okay, so don't put that there before we leave. I had fired, or I had removed, used all the bolts that I had picked up from them so far, and needed to pick up some more, and I found that the dwarven bolts tend to be a little better than the steel ones you get from Dawnguard directly. Not that I have an issue with it, just, well, it's always nice when you can one-shot certain things. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should I not have drained the whole place?
We need to find enough control cubes to keep the pumps running and to turn on all 4 boilers. We still have cubes to find.
Okay, so I'm gonna need at least one more of those cubes. There we go. That should have taken care of all of them. Bolts. Bolts. hopefully that's all I'm going to need, considering howdy, Andres, welcome. Just wandering to Chardak. We've currently gotten to the point where we own 5 houses.
Somewhere in. Hope it won't require more swimming around in this filth.
I'm gonna have to go back for another one.
Must be the pump activator up there. But how to reach it? We'll need to get all 3 of these bridges down in order.
Saw that coming.
The pump control.
Okay, so in order to do this, I need to go back and get 3 more. I need all 4 of them on me to get through here, right? Or all 4, maybe? Okay, I don't see... So we need all 4 placed. Or 3 of the 4 placed. And then we need to go find an additional 3?
Where'd you come from?
Okay, maybe that makes a difference? Whoa. Whoa. Okay. That opened up a lot. Okay, that looks like it's just that. Huh. That's a bit of a surprise. Did not figure that would be an option. But that's cool. Is putting one where it is now enough for me to go grab another one? If that makes any sense.
We'll need to get all 3 of these bridges down in order to reach the pump control.
Yes, I know that. I will get there. Hang on, man. in order to properly do this, one must make sure they look everywhere. That was really simple. Okay. Aha, bunch of busted pipes and stuff. So, let's see. Just to kind of see how this is going to work. If it's going to work. How high up has the water gotten? It's a start.
We'll need to...
Yes, we understand. I love how he insists on repeating himself. Is this the right way? Oh, yeah. Okay. And now it's I have an idea. Huh.
Just the shadows playing tricks. We'll need to get all three of these bridges down in order to reach the pump control.
There we go. That was a bit of a pain.
Don't touch anything else. Quickly now.
I just needed to figure out how the pattern worked. Okay. Thank you for the bonus information there. Definitely a help. Well, certainly picking up a lot of bolts here. That is definitely something I am glad for.
there and retrieve this cube once you find the last one redeemed. Good luck.
Okay, so first, let's... Nope, we need that. So I need to go get the other thing first, huh? So, leave the water up and then go in there? Is that what you're saying? Because... there's another arrow. So I'm not seeing anything other than needing... unless it's going to be here once the water's back up. Okay. Give me a second. I don't know why I did it that way. Because I would have figured from the setup here that the next cube would be through this door, but that's not open. So I'll need this, and then I need to jump down here into the water, maybe. Let's see. Because that isn't going to work, is it? Nope. Or do I need to go back and grab one of the ones out there to bring it back in here? Because we seem to be short a cube. Because it seems like we would need at least one more so we can lock that and then open the other door. So I think I'm going to have to go do that. But I also need a quick break. We've been running for 2.5 hours. I was only intending to maybe run for 2. So please bear with me, folks. I will be back in a few minutes. Let me run back over here, though. Unless there's something over here that I hadn't seen. Huh. Because I'm not seeing any box or anything here. And we still need another cube. So, because of the way this has been working, give me just a few moments. I will be right back. And we will continue right from where we are. So, yeah. Please bear with us, folks. We will be right back. And so until then, we will see you in a few. they've walked you through Horizon Zero Dawn, through The Last of Us, and through For Honor. This summer, one man, one horde, one motorcycle, many, many locations with an open world map, and one very large arsenal. When the dust settles at the end of the day, who will remain standing? Will it be Deacon St. John? Or those he stands against? Find out for yourself at twitch.tv/wildwolfgaming1. Stay wild, everyone. In the video game streaming system, the viewers are represented by two distinct groups: the gamers who provide walkthroughs and compete for wins, and the entertainers who provide nonsense and fun. These are the games of the Insomnia Squad. Doink Doink by Mike Post. Come to twitch.tv/wolvesdengames and click the follow button. That way you will be notified for further games by the Insomnia Squad. Welcome back, folks, and that might be a good idea. I'm just wondering if one of the upper level ones might not raise the water enough to, or might allow us to, because those are for the lower pumps. So maybe if we grab something from one of the higher ones, it'll leave it be. Because it seemed to work pretty well last time. Nope. Too high. Nope. Looks like we need it there. Because in order to keep the water level down enough, aha. Then maybe I can make it over there in time if I do it this way. Okay, I guess that decided to work just as is. Even better. Cool. Good call. We got that to work. Nope, that ain't it. This way. Oh, I remember this part.
Do you have the cube? Good, good. Now take this cube and we can be on our way.
Still wondering how to open this one, though. Can't tell if there's anything even in there. Did he take the cube?
Watch out. The water's rising even higher with both pumps shut down. That was easier than I expected. I'm glad you were here to do all the hard work. With the cube I retrieved from the pumping pedestal, we should now have
Okay, those
5
must be
cubes, exactly
separate.
what we need. Now we can finally see about
Good to
getting
know.
those boilers started.
I understood what you meant, and thank you for letting me know. Otherwise, I might have sat there trying to find some sort of trigger to get it open. Regardless. Okay, that was already dealt with. Whoops. That would have sucked.
You'll need the cube I picked up to start all the boilers.
Oh, okay.
You'll need the cube I picked up to start all the boilers.
Okay.
Here, I picked up this cube for you. I thought I made myself clear the first time. Boilers in the Great Hall provide steam to the reading room upstairs, which we need in order to build the book's perfect case. Shall we get on with it? should be able to open the book's protected case upstairs. We have the cubes
Okay.
we need to start the boilers. Let's not waste any more time.
Do I need to pick them all up? I mean, all the boilers are started, aren't they? What am I missing? The one down here? Or do I just need to go up and... Or do I need to take that one with me? No, that's already locked.
The ash from Red Mountain holds secrets. Secrets I mean to uncover. Shall we get on with it?
Okay, I need that cube in order to unlock the box upstairs, right? Because we've already done those 4 boilers. Is there somewhere else I'm supposed to go? I'm so confused right now. And I opened the 4 boilers. So... Or I started the 4 boilers. That means I'm done, right? Or am I? I'm probably way confused on this. Whoops. Wrong door. I have to set the other one at a control panel, probably. Which means I don't know. I am so confused. So do I pick up all of them? I mean, I'm sure I could go look it up, but... Oh, the boilers are down below. That's what I was missing. That was my fault.
As much as I am enjoying this place, I'm ready to see if we can actually open the case. You do still remember why we're here.
And then I do that to lower it further in order to turn on the boiler controls. I think. How did I not notice that chest before? Is it through here? No, that just looks like a chest. And I don't see... another method to get through? Unless this is it. No, that's still part of that. Okay, I am completely missing something. Unless that is what I need to do. Trying to figure out where the controls are. Something back here, isn't it? Back here? Upstairs? Oh, that is the steam, to restore the steam. Now I get it. Don't mind me, folks. I'm a little loopy. Wait, there's a bridge there? Why is there a bridge there?
As much as I enjoy this place, we have the cubes we need to start the boilers. Let's not waste any more time. Shall we get on with it?
That should unlock the boilers, according to the map. So why is he still sitting back there? I'm like completely lost, folks. Don't mind me. But that's what happens when you're mostly just doing your best. Okay, that's not it. Somehow I'm missing something, a button or something, and I'm just completely blanking on what it is. Granted, this is also further than I've gotten with this particular quest in, like, ever. So there's gotta be some sort of button? Okay, wait.
As much as I enjoy this place, I'm ready to see if we can actually open the most protected case. You do still remember why we're here. Watch where you're going.
Oh, that's what I was missing.
That seems to have good. It took longer than I'd hoped, but
And it took longer than I'd hoped, too.
look out! Another steam centurion.
I didn't mean to shoot you, dude.
Back upstairs.
I don't know if it'll let me do that, but if not, I can always go back. But it seems to be letting me. That was a little frustrating and annoying, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back down and fix that. I'll put the cube back. And then I can always come back and grab those cubes after we have the book, I'm hoping. Because I'd rather have those for trophies than to leave them here. Honestly. What is up with my running today? There we go. That should help.
Yes, it worked. The steam's flowing. Now, it should be as simple as... That should do it. At last, I hope it... Worth it. Please, be my guest. You deserve the first look. Besides, it would be...
Well, this should be fun. You missed. You missed again. Wow. This is the furthest I've ever made it, I believe. Yo, believo. Looks like a mind flare. What is this? Interesting. Okay. Chapter 3? Wonder how many chapters there are for this. That was kind of cool. If I'm careful. More stuff I've never seen before. Ever. Kind of cool, though. we have for food? Ah, that's why. So it just circles around on itself. That'll work. Wow, how many chapters of this are there? I'm just trying to get this finished so I can move on to the next one, you know? Huh. At least that wasn't too difficult.
All seekers of knowledge, come to me, sooner or later. You have entered my realm. You have sought out the forbidden knowledge that only one other has obtained.
The voice work on this is amazing.
Like Miraak before you, a seeker of knowledge and power. All that he knows, he learned from me. I know what you want. To use your power as Dragonborn, to bend the world to your will. Here then, use the knowledge you need, although you did not know you needed it.
I'll need to look up who does this voice.
The second word of power. Use it to bend the wills of mortals to your purpose. This is not enough. Miraak knows the final word of power. Without that, you cannot hope to surpass him.
Do I need a fourth book?
Miraak served me well, and he was rewarded. I can grant you the
What's your
same
price?
power as he wields, but all knowledge has its price.
What's your price, fiend?
Knowledge. For knowledge.
What?
The Scar have withheld their secrets from me for many long years. The time has come for this knowledge to be added to my library. My servant Miraak would have found a way to bring me what I want. So will you, if you wish to surpass him.
Okay.
Send the Scar Shaman to me. He holds the secrets that will be mine.
Okay. Okay, now what? Shouldn't I do something now? Wait. Activate what? Where? I know I wasn't the only one to see that. Oh. Whoa. Okay, what's this one then? May disintegrate enemies? I want that one. There we go. Finally got that dealt with.
What happened? What did you see? Different people have very different experiences when reading these books. No wonder the Dwemer were so interested in that book. It was indeed one that Miraak used to advance his power as Dragonborn. But I assume there's some bad news. It would be unlike Hermaeus Mora to allow anyone to
Because all magic comes at a price, dearie.
What secrets could they have worth keeping from old Mora? Sounds like a bargain to me. Hermaeus Mora learned some fascinating new ways to skin a hawker, and you become the second most powerful Dragonborn that ever lived. Well,
I have no need to bend anybody.
I need to get back to
What I need is to be able to get the book that guy has a hold of.
Where'd you come from?
All of a sudden, dragons are all over the place. And this is a named dragon? Yikes. This is still gonna come down to...
Doors. Or in a cave. Anywhere, just out of this.
Perhaps you aren't as powerful as you think.
Whoops.
Thank you for your help. We will meet again soon.
Her. Okay. So we'll get this dealt with real quick so we can go back and get Miraak over and done with. And of course we did do more than just deal with...
I'm sure there's a good reason Baldur left us.
Something isn't right, Fenor. I feel it in my bones and smell it in my...
So the dragons have returned. Well, Hermaeus Mora. Old Hermamora himself. So he... We have many tales of Hermamora trying to trick us into giving. And now he comes again for what we have long kept from him. So it falls to me to be the one to give up the secrets to our ancient. The Tree Stone is still corrupted. The land is still out of balance. But with the other 5 restored, it may be enough.
The Tree Stone?
It will have to be. Yes. The Skal also tell of the day when we must fight. As shaman, it is my duty to guard these secrets. But I believe that time is now. If I am wrong, give me the book.
Okay.
I will read it and speak to old Hermamora myself. I will make sure he lives up to it. That is my hope as well.
Oh, but I wanted it back.
I am trusting that you will make this sacrifice worthwhile.
Father, you must not do this. That book is wrong, evil, against everything you have taught me my whole life.
I must, Freya. It is the only way to free Solstheim forever from...
Yeah, I figured.
There comes
It's unfortunate.
when everything must change. Nothing that lives remains the same forever.
But I gotta respect the guy for being willing to sacrifice himself for the better of the entire island. Not just his people, but everybody.
Beside you, Father, as always.
I am ready for whatever the foul master of this book has in store for me.
The Skal yield up their secrets to me.
No, stop!
I won't. I won't not.
For family, for community. It's that community strength I was talking about. And his willingness to not have someone else take its place. Whoa.
The gift I requested.
I didn't see him sitting there.
In return, I'll keep my promise, as befits a prince of oblivion. I give you the word
Okay,
of power
this should work.
that you need to challenge Miraak.
Why does he keep creeping closer?
You will be either a worthy opponent or his successor, as the tides of fate decree.
Father! What have you done?
Well, that took care of that.
My father sacrificed himself so you could destroy me.
Okay, wait.
And lift his
How am I
master's
supposed
shadow
to...
from that.
Okay, but how am I supposed to unlock it when he keeps taking the dragon souls? I still need 2 more dragon shouts, or dragon souls, to be able to do that. Whoops. Huh. I'll jump back to Raven Rock real quick. Drop off all this stuff we've picked up. And then, unless something jumps out at me between now and then, I think I'm going to head back to Lakeview Manor and call it for tonight. It has been a long couple of weeks, and there's still a lot of work left to do. For those who may be joining us that don't know us already,
I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
we are primarily a tabletop gaming company.
He's starting to scare me a little. Looks like that's it.
Hello, Jason Marsden. Yeah, we'll get this dealt with real quick while we're here. Where's the barrel? We are primarily a tabletop gaming company rather than video games.
These types of ruins. I think I see why now.
Whoops. There he is.
Oh, I was hoping I wouldn't see you quite so soon. Yes, well, the mercenaries did their jobs. Worth every septim. Of course, they might disagree. I feel like we've done this before. You go make the Draugr dead again, and I'll keep the rest of these Enwas from running off.
And here we go again. But I'm good with that. I mean, every time we go in here, it's bigger and we get more cool stuff out of here. I probably should have gone back to the house and dropped stuff off first, though.
Where'd you come from?
Done and done.
Wow. That was a little quick. Oh, this was where that chest was last time. Excuse me, can you people just move out of my way, please? That was the chest we'd emptied.
Where'd you come from? That'll teach you.
Unfortunately, I can't give anything to Serana right now. Every time I try, she sits there and goes, "No, I don't think so." But I think the main reason for that is because she's still carrying that that Elder Scroll, and she's afraid I'm going to ask her to give it up. At least that's my guess. Not worried about that because I can just drop another one of these. Wait, really?
Who's there?
Huh. That's where the ring had been. None of this is really new so far. But we're slowly finding a bit more as we go. There we go. Too far. So it's going to be that right there. I think. Should be. Yay.
Who's there?
Not really sure what that is. Oh, albino spiders.
That'll teach you.
Didn't need the plate. Huh. I've never seen an urn like that small. Yikes. Okay, we know we're not done here yet because we haven't found another piece of what's his name's armor and stuff yet.
Where'd you come from?
That's right. I'm not going to give you enough time to get enough breath for a shout. I know better than that. Again, we've been here before. Poisoned cloaked spider?
Where'd you come from? Who's there? Where'd you come from? Who's there? You knew I heard something.
Whee!
Who's there? You knew I heard something. That'll teach you.
Whoops. This is probably going to cost another, what, 6,000 or 4,000 to finish up. Going by the prices of everything previously. There we go. I'm sure there's stuff here I can drop. There usually is. Here we go. Wait, was there something? No. Almost. It's right here. I can't quite. There's just not quite enough. But where is that missing artifact? Whoops. There's got to be one more artifact in here. Nope. I believe there's a total of 4, which means if I'm going to be able to get that and not have Rallis take it, I'm definitely going to have to do this, or I'm definitely going to have to go back in there. try to figure out what I missed. Okay, I've been here. I've been through here. This was all new. I see no pull chains or hidden doors. So that ain't it. Okay. And this way is the only way to go for there. This was all blocked. Okay. That was where I'd come back out last time. So it's got to be somewhere through here. Is there a pull chain? There's a pull chain. Is this the part I'd missed? Yes, it is. Cool. That takes care of that. Gets us all caught up. Nah. Just checking to see if it would be worth picking up one of those dynamos again, but not really. So that gets us back out of there. And thus waiting for him to get a hold of us. But that should get us the shout that's in there. And then we got to try and figure out how to get the
Well, good. I think we're almost at the bottom of the barrel, but we've developed quite 5,000.
So 11,000 total.
I know you could almost buy a house for that much, but like I said, and coin is the... Have you got the money? Good, good. This time I'll spring for some more experienced muscle. That should do the trick.
It's Rollins.
We still have 18,000. I still think I'm missing a few of those journals of his. Can you move, please? Cabbages. Good thing we've got a house here then. Okay, that does appear to be everything. Unless I can find his other journals. Not that I think that there necessarily are more,
This can
but
be a slow business. Digging takes time. Come around later and I'll have something more interesting to show.
oh, don't worry, I'll be back later. After all, with all the money I've paid into it, I better get something out of it. Never mind the extremely rare items I've already gotten. That's beside the point. Strength. Back to Raven Rock so we can drop some stuff off. Then back to Lakeview Manor.
Is something amiss?
This should help, because then we can just dump a bunch of stuff. But we usually do our closing remarks and everything from Lakeview because I enjoy being able to sit at the top of the tower and look out over the lake. Which reminds me that Axe of Whiterun needs to be dropped off at that house anyway. So, might as well, I guess. And I'm just going to drop everything from here as is and worry about organization later. We will be back tomorrow around 5 p.m. Central Time. We do have a few things planned. It will likely be Skyrim, as we've been doing, as that seems to be the most popular. But as you may notice from our commercial during break, we do have other games available, so if there's anything anyone would like to see, we will certainly do our best. I would really, really like to be able to get Fallout New Vegas working, but that has been being a bit of a pain due to, for whatever reason, no, those have to go to the other house. For whatever reason, certain our particular streaming program, Streamlabs OBS, just and OBS all by itself, for some reason just refuses to acknowledge the game is running, and I end up with a black screen. And I'm sure folks would not want to just watch a black screen and watch me reacting to whatever might be happening on the game without being able to see it themselves. So until we can get that working, that one is one of the few we are unable, unfortunately, to add into things. But that doesn't mean it will always be that way. We will certainly be working to upgrade things as quickly as possible. I can try. I will certainly do my best to try and get messages out. But I will certainly do my best to try and remember to send you a PM or something like that, if that would help. In the meantime, I will. We are working to try and get our regular daily schedule to be a lot more reliable. So that's why we try and keep our regular streams to 5 p.m. Central, unless it is a Tuesday currently. If that changes, that will be added information to our bot on Twitch, as well as we will make sure that we announce every chance we get to let people know. I certainly enjoy being able to interact with people while I play, rather than just wandering around and then having not really having any particular plans in terms of, well, what's going on with things in the future as far as streams and that sort of thing. That's part of the reason why we've kind of gone through a few games to try and see what people enjoy. And currently it seems that Skyrim is the most popular out of what we've done. I know that Hearthstone seems to be a bit popular among a few folks, so when Miss Adika is feeling up to it, she should be back with some more Hearthstone on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. We may also have one or two guest hosts coming up, depending on scheduling and how things are working out for them. Big plans coming up, a lot of them. But again, with our main focus being on tabletop gaming, we need to make absolutely certain that we have enough time during the day and during, well, things, for us to be able to get our main work done, while still being able to be here and do a little streaming with folks and be able to talk and help build this community and the strength of it, as I always tend to mention toward the end of the streams, with our main focus being on cooperation, competition, specifically friendly competition, and community strength regarding being able to support each other, at least mentally and emotionally, sort of. We are working on trying to upgrade the studio. We have some interesting products that we have prototypes of for some future stuff. So it takes time and it takes work, but we are certainly getting there. Wait, how many cabbages is that? 546. 547. Okay, looks like that was it as far as that. I keep taking those. I don't want any of those. I just want to drop this stuff off. Dag nabbit. Okay. But yeah, with our major focus being on tabletop stuff, we do have a lot of work left to do. See, currently we are working on one specific continent for a world, and the island nations that are closest to it. We have a lot of locations and maps to fill out, and the kinds of creatures and events that players might run into. We've got a lot of artwork that we have to come up with. It's a lot of work, and it can be stressful, and it's certainly time consuming, but it's also a lot of fun. So we're just kind of doing our best to get things finished so that we can get more things out to folks as quickly as possible. we do have a couple of very simple system tabletop RPGs out and available. One based on the concept of a group of kids along the lines of, say, Rugrats or maybe Muppet Babies, if anybody happens to remember that show. But how young kids have a tendency to have very vivid imaginations and imagine a group of young children, say no older than 8, maybe 10 at the absolute outside. But imagine a group of kids like that at a wedding. Kids have no interest in a wedding whatsoever. But they do have an interest in that gigantic cake. So basically you get a bunch of kids together and they try and steal the cake while everybody else is trying to prevent them from stealing it. One of the other ones is the players are members of a wolf pack, and some of the pups. Okay, this is 281 for those keeping track, just to have that up there. Hang on. The other main game, because we will be ending this right here, but the other main game that we do have out is about the players are members of a wolf pack, and the pups have decided to wander off somewhere, and it's up to the players as wolves to track down and rescue those pups. And because it is a role-playing game, of course, that does mean wolves that have skills that wolves wouldn't ordinarily have. Like, I believe there's a driver and possibly even a hacker in terms of the classes available for those wolves. Information on that is available over on our Facebook page, A Wolf's Den. It's also available over here at twitch.tv/awolvesdengames. Down below our main video window, we've got links and information on how to contact us. Should you have any questions, or if there's something that that you might like some clarification on, or what have you. But yeah, our main focus is trying to get people, trying to help cut down on all the conflict people seem to be going through in the world, and bringing people together by finding common ground and using that common ground to be able to cooperate and have some fun and make more friends. And most importantly, to be able to help everyone kind of feel better about themselves and about the world. So remember, folks, cooperation, competition, community. It's the kind of thing we all need. So until next time, folks, thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you next time. Bye for now. Thank you all for joining us. Please give us a follow on twitch.tv/awolvesdengames. Long days and pleasant nights. Jate ka nade, or good night, everyone.